Hey, Talking Fam, and we are here today to take a look at the NBA Week 10 injury report. Thank you guys for all your guys' support. I really appreciate it, and I love it, guys. Thank you again. I appreciate it. Alright, we are on the road to 15 subscribers. We are at 14 right now. Thank you guys so much for 14 subscribers. I really appreciate it again. So please like and subscribe down below. And we have 15 subscribers. Alright, so let's take a look at the NBA Week 10 injury report. Alright, guys, so for the first team, we have the Atlanta Hawks. Clint Capella, the center for the team, he said that he will Wednesday. He is going to be out, but he on Friday's matchup with Detroit. So he is out due to a calf injury, but he is hoping to play in Friday's matchup. For the Boston Celtics, Marcus Smart. Smart has been ruled out for Wednesday's matchup against the Pacers, according to NBC Sports Boston, while Danilo Gallinari is going to still be out with a knee injury as well. For the Brooklyn Nets, Kyrie Irving will sit out on Wednesday's game against the Warriors, according to the New York Daily News. For the Charlotte Hornets, you have Terry Rozier, who will not play due to a hip injury versus the Clippers. Dennis Smith Jr. is also going to be out with an ankle injury, and Cody Martin is still out. He'll be out for maybe 1 or 2 more weeks. For the Chicago Bulls, Alex Caruso is in concussion protocol following Wednesday's win over Atlanta. He is listed as day-to-day as I speak. We will see in the few hours if he will be out or not. He is in concussion protocol again. We'll see if he's going to be out soon. For Javonte Green, he is going to be out for Wednesday's game versus the Hawks due to a knee injury. Goran Dragic, he supplied 8 points and 2 rebounds while he has an ankle injury. So he is listed as out, but he did play in Tuesday's game versus Miami. For Derrick Jones Jr., he is listed as out. Alonzo Ball, he said on last Sunday that he's progressing towards running, but the point guard remains without a timeline to do that activity, according to NBC Sports Chicago. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, Lamar Stevens has been ruled out for Wednesday's matchup against the Bucks, according to the Cleveland Plain Dealer. Dylan Windler, Cavaliers coach, said Thursday that he is progressing slowly, but he's able to do some limited on-court work. For Ricky Rubio, he was granted clearance to do more 5-on-5 work last week after his most recent meeting with the medical team. And Dean Wade is expected to miss another 1 to 2 weeks due to an AC joint sprain in his left shoulder. For the Dallas Mavericks, Dorian Finney-Smith has been ruled out for Wednesday's matchup against Minnesota due to a hip injury. Josh Green as well. He said that he doesn't expect to play in the remaining 3 games of the Mavericks' current 4-game road trip, according to the Mavericks official site. And Maxi Kleber, who has been diagnosed with a torn right hamstring and is currently without a timetable. For the Denver Nuggets, Jamal Murray is going to be listed as day-to-day with no comment, while Michael Porter Jr. is going to be out. He did not play in Tuesday's game against Memphis due to a heel injury. Colin Gillespie is going to remain out as for now. For the Detroit Pistons, Isaiah Livers aggravated the AC joint in his right shoulder last Thursday and will be reevaluated in 2 to 3 weeks, according to the Detroit News. Cade Cunningham as well, he underwent successful surgery last Friday to stabilize the promote healing of his left tibial stress fracture, according to The Athletic. For the Golden State Warriors, Donte DiVincenzo is listed as out, while JaMychal Green has been ruled out for a illness due to an illness against the Nets. Klay Thompson will not play in Wednesday's game due to right knee injury management. As you know, he did tears ACL twice in that area, and he was out for 2.5 seasons. So we'll have to wait and see if he will be back in their next game. Andrew Wiggins, head coach Steve Kerr said Saturday that he is going to sit out Sunday's win. He is unlikely to play in the final 2 games of the Warriors road trip, Tuesday against the Knicks or Wednesday against the Nets. Madeline Kenny of the San Jose... so he's going to be out. Stephen Curry will not require surgery, but is expected to be sidelined closer to a month, according to The Athletic. Andre Iguodala as well. He will be back, trying to make him healthy for the second half of the season. Next up, we have the Houston Rockets. Garrison Matthews is going to be out for Wednesday's matchup against the Magic due to an illness, while Jae'Sean Tate went through a workout on last Monday, but doesn't yet have a timetable, according to Sports Radio 610 Houston. Next up, we have the Indiana Pacers. Kendall Brown has been diagnosed with a stress reaction in his right tibia and will be reevaluated in 1 week. Daniel Theis has undergone surgery in his sore right knee and is considered out indefinitely. That was in November. For the Los Angeles Lakers, Austin Reeves will not play in Wednesday's game against Sacramento, according to LakersNation.com. Russell Westbrook is also listed as out, while Anthony Davis, Lakers head coach Darvin Ham, said that he is still having his injured right foot evaluated, but the expectation remains that the big man will miss at least a month. And Juan Toscano Anderson will also be reevaluated in 1 week of a right ankle sprain he suffered last Wednesday against Toronto. For the Memphis Grizzlies, Desmond Bane will miss another 2 to 3 more weeks, while Danny Green is still listed as out. For the Miami Heat, Jimmy Butler is going to be day-to-day, while Caleb Martin is also day-to-day. They have no comments on their injuries. Kyle Lowry is out with no comments as well. Gabe Vincent has been ruled out. He was ruled out for yesterday's matchup against the Bulls, according to the Miami Herald. Omer Yurtseven also went under successful surgery Tuesday to address an impingement, bone spur, and stress reaction in his right ankle, and is out indefinitely. For the Milwaukee Bucks, Chris Middleton has been downgraded to out for Wednesday's matchup against the Cavaliers due to a rest of his knee. Minnesota Timberwolves, Kyle Anderson is going to be out with no comment. Taurean Prince has been ruled out for Wednesday's matchup against Dallas. As well, Jordan McLaughlin will also sit due to a calf injury, and Karl Anthony Towns will be out for another 3 to 5 more weeks. Well, 2 to 3, I'd say. The New Orleans Pelicans, Larry Nance Jr. is going to be questionable to play in Thursday's game versus the Spurs due to an Achilles injury. Zion Williamson is in the NBA's health and safety protocols and will not suit up for Thursday's game against the Spurs, according to the Pelicans' official site. Brandon Ingram is going to be out. He will be unavailable for at least 2 more games after tomorrow. E.J. Liddell is also listed as out. For the New York Knicks, Quentin Grimes will not play in Wednesday's game against the Raptors, according to ESPN, I guess. Obi Toppin will also be reevaluated in 1 to 2 more weeks after receiving imaging on his right knee last Thursday, according to Adrian Wojnarowski of ESPN. The Oklahoma City Thunder, Ousmane Dieng, is listed as out with no comment, while Jeremiah Robinson-Earl was deemed week-to-week last Wednesday, according to Ryan Stiles of BrittownBuckets.com. Chet Holmgren is also going to be out. He did undergo a second successful procedure 2 Tuesdays ago to remove hardware from his initial Lisfranc surgery in August. That is USA Today reporting. For the Orlando Magic, Gary Harris has been ruled out for Wednesday's game against Houston. Jalen Suggs has also been ruled out for Wednesday's game. Chuma Okeke also recently underwent an arthroscopic procedure on his left knee and will be reevaluated in 4 weeks. Wendell Carter Jr. is angling to make his return on Friday against the Spurs, according to the Orlando Sentinel. And Jonathan Isaac will take part in practice last Tuesday as part of his rehab process, but remains without a timetable for his return to action. For the Philadelphia 76ers, Tyrese Maxey, 76ers coach Doc Rivers said he is still unable to practice and believes he is still a couple of weeks away from returning. For the Phoenix Suns, Jock Landale is listed as day-to-day, while Josh Okogie and Devin Booker are also day-to-day. Cameron Payne is going to be out Tuesday against the Wizards due to a foot injury, and Cameron Johnson did some shooting on the court prior to Saturday's win over the Pelicans, but has yet to resume practicing with the Suns, according to the Arizona Republic. And Jay Crowder is listed as out. For the Portland Trailblazers, Gary Payton II is going to be out for Wednesday's matchup with the Thunder as he returns to play reconditioning. Nasir Little is going to be out for 4 more weeks with a mild femur head impingement fracture on his right hip. For the San Antonio Spurs, Romeo Langford is probable to play in Thursday's matchup with the Pelicans due to a right hyperextension. Jacob Poeltl is probable to play in Thursday's game as well due to right knee soreness. And Keldon Johnson is doubtful to play in Thursday's matchup with a hamstring injury. The Toronto Raptors, Khem Birch has been ruled out for Wednesday's matchup against the Nets with an illness. Gary Trent Jr. has also been ruled out with quadriceps, and Precious Achiuwa will remain out for a few more weeks, 2 more weeks, according to The Athletic. Otto Porter Jr., who has not appeared in a game since November 14th due to a hip injury, is out for at least another month, according to Sportsnet.ca. The Utah Jazz, Kelly Olynyk, will be remaining out. No comment on his injuries. Colin Sexton will also be considered questionable for Thursday's matchup against the Wizards. The Washington Wizards' Dion Wright, he is going to be out for Thursday's matchup with the Jazz due to a hamstring injury. And Kristaps Porzingis is going to be questionable with a illness as well. That is going to be the injury report for Week 10. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe down below. I would really appreciate it. And see you guys in the next one. Peace.